Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking time to join me. I'm Morjax, and I've got a little vloggy thing for you with a couple of different, I've got my list here. I'm so, planning ahead, I wrote everything down. So, I haven't done one of these in a little while, but it's a new year now, and I kind of want to start doing these, I don't know if quite on a weekly basis. I tried doing that a while last year, and it just is, it ends up being a lot sometimes. And I feel like I don't always have that much to talk about, so we'll do it on a sometimes basis, maybe monthly or I don't know what. We'll figure it out. So first and foremost, update on my family member that was recently injured in a car accident. It was a pretty nasty accident, and I made a video on it early last week. He is in pretty good spirits. He's in the injuries are fairly significant. He's got a fracture to his skull. And chipped a piece of the skull out, I guess, on his scooter. He flipped over a divider and got some pretty nasty injuries. He's got kind of a big cut of sorts on both legs from buttocks to back of the knee. One side was able to get stitched up. The other side was bad enough that they were not able to stitch it up. So he's starting in on physical therapy. He's been able to stand up and take a few steps in the hospital. He's going to be in the hospital for a while longer. There's just a lot of recovery he needs to be doing, and the risk for infection is not insignificant. So anyway, that's sort of the update there. He's stable. They haven't really given him any timeline that I know of on how long it'll take for him to be well and back to whatever his new normal is. However, he's got a GoFundMe page to help pay for the medical expenses. He was basically lining up what was sort of his dream job at a brewing company out in Hawaii. And so his medical, I think, is not kind of all ready. So he's going to be, I think there's going to be some significant expenses associated with that. Anyway, there's a GoFundMe page. I talked about it in my previous video. I'm going to link to it down. I'll link to the other video on the GoFundMe page if I remember. I think I should remember, down in the description below. And if you are in a position where you can help contribute any amount to that, even $1 adds up if enough people do it. And then even if you're not in a position where you're able to contribute, even if you can just share it with some of your friends on Facebook or on Twitter or anything like that, it all helps a lot. He's up to quite a bit. Let me actually check right now. So I'm looking at the page right now, and as of this moment, he's up to $7,076, which is really just staggering. This is raised by 156 people in 6 days, between friends and family and all you wonderful people on the internet. He's really been able to, or we have been able to, on his behalf, kind of help to make the medical expenses less of an issue for him, because there really is a lot to heal and get better from. So that's the update on that. Now, that out of the way, the next big thing that I have to share with you all is that I think I'm going to be changing my schedule a little bit, and I hope that it's minimally affects you all. I've been doing for a very long time, I've been doing 5 episodes a week or so, Monday through Friday, and I think I'm going to be changing that to Wednesday through Sunday. So it's all just going to be shifted back by 2 days. The reason is I've got more time to put videos together on the weekend. You've got more time probably to watch videos on the weekend. And my data and a lot of other channels' data, just in general, like YouTube's data, traffic is lowest on Monday and Tuesday. So I'm just thinking I might get a little more bang for my buck, and you guys can watch them sooner after they're released if I release them Wednesday through Sunday instead of Monday through Friday. So I'm going to be trying that for a little while. In terms of the videos that I'm making, nothing's really going to be changing, just the time that they come out. And I think that, especially with Astroneer, I'm having so much fun and making so many episodes of that I might even still release some episodes on Monday, Tuesday sometime. But I've got my, I'll put a little video overlay here of, I've got my taiko drumming group, Harisen Daiko, Harisen, Harisen Daiko, that I practice with every Monday night for a few hours. It's a few hours every Monday, and that makes it difficult because I don't really, once I get home from work, I get ready for taiko, and then I go to taiko, and then I come home and I'm super duper tired, and it's hard to get videos up and do YouTube work on Mondays in general. So not having an episode out on Monday and Tuesday will help me in that regard as well. So Still at least 5 episodes a week coming out. My plan is to continue to do 6 p.m. on Wednesday through Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's Central U.S. time, and I think maybe noon on the weekend, because it's like kind of midday and stuff, and that'll give me a chance if I need to do some last-minute whatevers, I can do them in the morning on the weekend. So, schedule change, that's the next thing. All right, and in terms of what I'm actually scheduling and what I'm recording right now, most of you probably can tell just by, if you've been keeping up a little bit with my videos, but I am primarily recording Astroneer Mordheim Warband Skirmish, which is the mobile version, and I've got a few episodes. I've been trying to get at least 1 episode a week into that, but I've not been doing a very good job. And Space Hulk as well, Space Hulk Deathwing. So, Astroneer, over winter break, I played a ton of that, and I've got a bunch of episodes recorded and in various processes of editing and uploading and whatnot, so lots of Astroneer to come, and very exciting news, actually. If you, on the official Astroneer Discord channel, so if you go to the Astroneer subreddit, which is reddit.com/r/Astroneer, or maybe Astroneer game, in the sidebar, they've got a link to the official Discord, which is the voice and text chat service. And I got accepted as one of the official content creators of Astroneer. So there's like 7 of us that I'm aware of that have that distinction. So that's super cool. I'm one of the official content creators of the Astroneer Discord channel. So all the more reason I've got a whole bunch of episodes coming up for that. So it's a lot of fun. It's sort of a chill kind of game and just collecting resources and expanding things out. So if you haven't checked that out, I would really appreciate it if you did check it out, because I'm having super duper fun with it. It's definitely a lot different feeling than Mordheim or than Space Hulk, but I like to share games that I'm really excited about with you guys, and that's exactly what Astroneer is right now for me. So there's another, obviously I get YouTube ad revenue as part of the money that I earn from this hobby that I'd like to someday turn into a job. I get quite a bit of money from you wonderful people on Patreon. If you haven't checked out my Patreon, please do so. And there's another thing, which is really a time donation service called TAD app. And I made some videos about it last year. And they changed it so that you need at least $10 in the bank and 10 funders. Well, let me say what it is really. You watch ads on your mobile phone. That's it. You sign in and you watch ads on behalf of a creator, and then you donate. It's 10 TADs to the cent. So every 1,000 TADs is $1. There's a 500 TAD limit every day, so you can't watch more than 500 TADs worth of ads. But it's basically free money. You're donating your time to watch a little bit of ads, and it pays like 6 or 10 times more than the YouTube ads. So if you've got a couple minutes and you've got a iOS or Android device, and you look up TAD app, you find Morjax on TAD app, you can donate some of your time that way. So I haven't really said anything about it for a while, because they had you had to have $10 in the bank, which isn't, that just is what it is, and at least 10 funders a week. They do a weekly payout. And it was hard for me, given the size of my channel, to hit that 10 people a week. Recently, I was very concerned because just in the last couple of weeks, they changed it to $10 in the bank and 25 simultaneous funders in a week, which the most I have ever gotten is 17 in a week. So I was like, well, crap, I can't use TAD anymore. This locks out small creators. But what I didn't see right away is that they have a new monthly payout. So it's whatever happens first. If you have at least 25 funders, you get paid out weekly. So they're basically rewarding larger people on TAD app with more frequent payouts. And if you don't have at least that much, you get paid out once a month. And so that's really good. And so now TAD is a kind of a viable option for me and my channel again. So I would encourage you, if you like what I make and you have a mobile device and a bit of free time, go check out TAD app. I'll try to link that down. I'll try to remember to link that down in the description as well. And if you look up Morjax TAD on YouTube, you'll find a bunch of the previous videos that I've done on it if you want a little more information. Okay, and the very last thing for now, This is getting to be a bit of a longer video, but I'd like to share with you guys what I'm up to. I'm working with Good Bad Dub once again on more Explain Like I'm 2 reviews. If you've not seen those before, you can check it out in my playlist section, Explain Like I'm 2 review, or you could just look up ELI2 review or Explain Like I'm 2 review on YouTube, and you should be able to see it. The previous ones I made. The new ones that are in progress, and they take a while to make, so it's not like right on the horizon, but they're in progress. We've started making them for Overwatch character profiles. So I've been enjoying Overwatch a lot in my free time with some friends, and the deal with the Explain Like I'm 2 reviews is that I can only use the 1,000 most common English words, which is a pretty delightful restriction, and they end up being pretty funny. I really like them a lot. They take about as much time to make as one episode of those as about 2 weeks of my normal Let's Play content, so I really don't get to them that much, but my buddy Stu over at Good Bad Dub, another YouTube channel, has helped me out with the editing in the past, so he is kind of set up for that again as well, and we're writing the scripts and starting recording and things like that, so those will be coming sometime, TM. And that's all I have for now. So update on my wife's cousin. We got the change of schedule, which will be big. I'm gonna do, that'll probably take effect sometime this next week, the new schedule. Updated you on what I got going right now, what games I'm recording and having fun with. Little news on TAD, the time donation app, and then the Explain Like I'm 2 Overwatch stuff. So that's all for now. I'd love to hear how your New Year's are starting, and if you have anything that you would like to see from my channel in 2017. Oh, I forgot one last thing. Super secret last thing. So Patreon sent out this email to me, and it told me, so my 24 patrons that I have, for all the creators that they supported, including me, they generated over $3,221 for various different creators this year, which is absolutely staggering, that 24 of you did that. So those of you using Patreon, you guys, like, Patreon is the most potent platform that I know about for you to support your creators. It's like $1 a month on on Patreon. If you guys can support me or whoever your favorite creators are, even just $1 a month, that's like watching 750 of their videos a month. Now, to put that in perspective, that's like every video I have ever made, and you're supporting me on that same level, like monthly. So the fact that my 24 patrons contributed to me and to many other content creators to the tune of $3,221 is just unbelievable. So for those of you, whether you choose to be my patron on Patreon, or maybe you deem my content not to be to bring you the kind of value you're looking for, which is totally fine, but if you support anybody on Patreon, it's like the best thing ever for creators. So I guess I'll just end with that, and hope you all are doing very well in the new year, and I will talk with you again very soon.